What's been on your mind, the last 7 minutes or the first 33 against Missouri?
Really none of it. To be honest with you. I mean, we played really, really hard, but now you got to move on. I've been trying to get ready for the next. Really, you try to get ready for a couple games in advance.
The way your guys played that last 7 minutes, is that something they can sustain for Philly? The way how hard they played?
It's the first time they've did it for 7, so I would seriously doubt it. We made rotations. We made early rotations. We did all the things that you talk about all the time that we don't do. JC and Dax obviously keyed the whole thing, but the other guys, I thought Wes was really good. I thought Wes was. He made some mistakes, but he ran people down after he made mistakes, which is kind of what we've done for a long time. It's hard when, I keep watching football guys talk about getting guys in space. Well, we put guys in space all the time. I mean, we're so spread out that we've got to.
Nobody in there, man.
And if we're going to go double team, then we've got to get to areas and rotate sooner, or we're rotating and the ball gets there before we get there, and now we got another guy out of position. So they're starting to. I think the good thing about that was they were starting to understand what the carryover is from that.
Is this a gang rebounding team, or can you find another one, Wes or Vermont, can they get to where you want them to be? Or?
I think Wes has been our best rebounder. Wes got 9 points and 10 rebounds the other day. I think Wes continues to get better and better as he understands more. He very well could be our best rebounder.
The other guys, can you get them where they're?
Well, the first thing we got to do is keep Sags on the floor. I think Sags can rebound it, but you can't rebound it from the bench. And he's just learning the game, and he puts himself in bad positions. The whole thing is, John, it's all about doing your work before your guy gets the ball, not after your guy gets the ball. And Sykes has a hard time understanding that at this point in time. I mean, he will, but it's not happening right now.
Ask Javon this, and does he have to be selfish? That's probably a bad word, but offensively, more so than he has in the past?
I think he's still got to take good shots, but I think he's got to work a little harder to get good shots. I don't know. So I've had guys scores that were a little selfish, and they're hard to play with. So I don't want him to be selfish, but I want him to be aggressive. I think that's probably a better word.
Andy Kennedy told me once, he said, when you had Logan, that was predominantly his team scoring-wise, because nobody else could score. But is this team maybe going to take on that with JC a little bit, the way you use Logan as a scorer that way?
I don't think JC can score the way Logan can score. But that being said, Logan couldn't do a lot of the other things that JC does. And we don't have a Jamal Davis. The key to our team, other than Logan, is Jamal Davis can really pass the ball. He was a 6'9" guy that we could throw the ball to, that made great decisions with the ball, and gave guys the ball in positions where they could make plays. We don't have that. So JC's not low, he's JC. Any more than Logan was Van Exel or LeBrie or whoever else you're talking about. You gotta do what you're good at. I tell them constantly, you ever see Dennis Rodman shoot a jump shot? The guy rebounded, played defense, and made millions of dollars. What's wrong with him?
But he's one of those players, JC is one of those players who can get offense off his defense, which helps.
He generates a lot of offense off his defense.
Is it hand-eye coordination? What makes him such a great defender? Why does he do that?
He wants to. It's his biggest thing. He really wants to be a great defender. He's got great feet. He really works hard to play with. He's got really good strength. He's got really good hands. So that combination, if you have the desire to guard, you're going to do well.
Angles and spacing, is that part of it too? Is he
He's
understand?
learned that. Yeah, he's learned that. He's good at that.
Do you understand more about his team now after last week in Orlando? There are things that you're figuring out.
I figured out we haven't run any offense. I don't know. You know, it's a process when you have as many new guys as well we have. We were going to run something simple like screen to screener 3 times, and I told the guy 3 times, you're going to start in the high post, you're going to slide down to the mid post, the guy's going to come off of you, and then he's going to stop, and then you come off of him. To me, that's pretty simple. He didn't do it any of the 3 times. We tried to run a clear out for Dax, and Dax got it going, and I told our other guy, you go stand in the short corner, you know, on his left-hand side, because I want him to drive it right. And he ran over and stood on the block on the side we were supposed to clear out. You know, so I understand they don't know. If that makes any sense.
It's one of those deals where you fix one thing and something else pops up that you have to fix. Work on transition defense.
You ever go to the fair? You ever go to the fair, like, you know, where I grew up, there was a whole bunch of these little fair things around at all the different schools, you know, and they always had that thing with the squirrels, with that big mallet. Yeah, and they just keep popping up, and you keep knocking them down, and they pop up somewhere else. That's what I feel like.
The answer is yes.
Yes. I just thought that was a little more entertaining than yes.
You win tickets doing that, though.
Do you do?
What's popping up now that you're concerned about?
Everything. We don't block out as consistently as we need to. We don't really rotate as consistently. Our preparation to guard a guy is not what it needs to be. Offensively, we're not very good. We're not very good from an execution standpoint. I honestly don't think we have guys who can make shots. Dax has been more consistent because he's consistently worked a lot more at it. JC's pretty consistent. Lamont ought to be pretty consistent. Lamont took some bad shots because in 2010, I said for about a half a year, do what you can do to help our team. And when Devin Ebanks and Deshaun Butler, Kevin Jones, and they, you know, when I kept telling them, you know, you're not good at that, man, do this, and they started doing it, we became really good. And that's what you got to get these guys to understand. Nobody wants to watch you fail. Nobody wanted to see Dennis Rodman shoot jump shots. You know, nobody wanted to see Moses Malone shoot jump shots, but they were pretty good. We just gotta, Sags has got to do what Sags is good at doing. We got guys who try to dribble it and can't dribble it. They shouldn't do that. Do what you can do. Do what you can do. You're a whole lot better. You're a lot more pleasing to the eye because we can win.
JC said he didn't really study high school that much. Did you realize what you had on him defensively when you recruited him?
That's the only reason I recruited him. Really, he wasn't a point guard. He's become a point guard, but he wasn't one. We're coming off a year when I had to beg guys to play, and that guy goes out, you know, I was in there at like 8 o'clock in the morning or 9 o'clock in the morning watching the AAU ball, and he was out there just playing his behind off, and everybody else had to hook up yet. So I called our guys and said, "This is our guy."
Coach, what do you think of the team's classes and season?
They put a lot of time. It's all about repetition. And if you do it enough times, you're obviously going to get better at it.
Bring it across!
When you mentioned your offensive goals, is it pure better passing, finding a guy that can score close to the basket, running the offense, understanding where those things fit?
All the above.
Pull back!
We can make shots. I constantly get these letters from people really trying to help. What do we average? 80 some a game? That ain't bad. 80 some a game isn't bad. We can shoot the ball. Because our execution.
Up back! Up back!
This team really does have more guys than me. Zach can step up. You got to get better.
Get a move, let's go!
Hey, Bob.
Yes.
Guards and wings seem like they can post up a little bit.
Bring man,
Does that help you more as you
That was desperation, Michael.
could it be designed in the future?
Yeah, I mean, you got to figure out a way to get their bigs out of the way. Yeah, I mean, the reason I posted Dax is because I knew he knew what he was doing. I mean, if I posted one of those other guys, they may have ended up in the corner.
Teddy scored in the post, though. A couple of them.
Well, Teddy will do anything he can do to get a bucket. So, yeah, we tried to post Teddy some, but then they covered Teddy with a little bigger guy, and they had a guy about Dax's size on him. I knew Dax would do what I wanted him to do. At least that we could get him one-on-one.
Wouldn't you rather have a guy that would do anything he wants to do to get a bucket than a guy that's a little shy about trying to get points?
It depends on what comes with it, A lot of those guys travel a lot, turn it over, make bad decisions with it.
Where does Teddy fit in with that group?
Somewhere in the middle. He wants to do right. That's the most important thing. Teddy wants to do right. Teddy's not one of those guys that, when you tell him that's a bad shot, that looks at you like, well, I'm going to shoot it again. He's not like that. He's really trying to get better and learn.
A couple of years, him and Harris, you're going to have a couple of really good players.
I know it's a dead horse, but we didn't plan on him coming in and having to do what we're asking him to do because we thought we were going to have those other guys. So they've been we've had to force feed them, so to speak.
How do you get Bender rolling? He's playing to his talents, potential.
I don't know. He's getting better. I mean, he really is getting better. He gave us really good minutes. You can be in this game. You can have too much conscience. Guys that score a lot of points, if they miss 6, they just figure they're going to make the next 6. I wasn't like that. I had a conscience, too much of a conscience. He has way too much of a conscience. He just doesn't want to do anything wrong to hurt the team. And quite frankly, when your first 4 shots of your career are air balls, you probably you start to think a little bit. But he's been in the gym. He makes shots. He makes shots in practice. It's just. He's just got to have some success, and once he has some success, then I think he'll be fine.
How are you using Issa? And then when and if does that change?
Well, when Truck and KJ were here, we had Issa, Truck, KJ, and Nate. So and those guys I think helped Issa. I mean, he saw how hard Nate and KJ rebounded the ball. And he's rebounding it better now. He wasn't really for. I thought that'd be one of our strengths is having a 6'8" guy like him playing small forward because he's probably going to play against 6'5" guys, 6'4" guys. He's kind of been on the whatever the opposing team. Yeah, I don't know. We don't do that scout stuff much.
He's not with your quote-unquote goods when you're getting ready for the tournament games.
No, but it's not going to. I mean, I'll be shocked if it takes him as much time.
So that doesn't even change maybe like 1 or 2 games out. That's when you might try to incorporate him more in the stuff he would do on.
I think like when he comes back, we play 4 league games. We got to somehow try to win 4 league games before he comes back.
I guess what I was asking about, because you kind of had this before where you know guys been out a definite period of time and you've staged him in.
He knows what he's doing though.
Yeah.
Isa's got great hands, but I think the strength of his game, he's not a great runner or a great jumper, but he really understands how to play. And that's what I loved about him when we recruited him. He really knew how to play. He's a guy you can throw the ball in the middle. He's probably going to make the right pass. He's definitely going to make the right cut. And those other guys were, they run into their own guys, much less running into the defense. They'll learn, but he just has a great feel how to play.